Hi, this is Whitebuffaloman of Woden. I'm taking a re-look at Fallout New Vegas as a number of clansmen have been having difficulties. Also a number of you non-clansmen, I believe, are having some things. Now, this is the way I play. It's not necessarily the best way, it's not necessarily the worst way. I must probably do things quite a bit different than what most of you might do. But have a watch and tell me what you think. As usual, if you've got a criticism, make it helpful, make it positive, don't make it negative. Now here we go. Now basically what the story is, I'm a courier that has survived a nuclear war because we've been in our little sanctuaries underground. I came out and I am now a courier. I've been carrying a silver chip. I get to a certain spot. Oh, these handsome fellows are legionaries. They're totally evil. But we'll see them in a minute. Now, as we see here, these guys have captured me. And they're getting me...
War never changes.
Well, what basically they've done, they've shot me. And now they've stolen the chip. Here's the story of it all. Fortunately, I'm found by a robot who works for the New Vegas establishment, and he takes me to Doc Mitchell, who repairs me. That's about the storyline up to now, and I'll try and skip it. Here we go. One of these cutscenes again. Well, lack of cutscene really, I suppose. Some interesting things here. Now, the way I play this game, I don't really go in for the flash lasers or, you know, plasma weapons. I've added some DLCs, and this is what's happening. So this is Vegas with DLCs. Some of them are useful, some of them aren't. But I actually forgot I loaded them. So I'll assume that after watching it, you won't bother, or you'll rush off, get some Microsoft points, and get the DLCs. Some of them are really good.
How about that?
Now, I'm in Doc Mitchell's surgery here. I normally wouldn't show you this, but it's just the way I set things up, so it might be useful. If not, you can skip to tutorial 2 right away.
Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Yeah, for now I'll just keep it as courier. I wouldn't have called you that.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you. But
yeah, thank you.
Your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell.
Hiya, Mitch.
Welcome to Good Springs.
Thank you.
Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there.
Now, one thing about Doc Mitchell, he's a really generous guy.
I take pride in my needlework.
He'll let you rob him blind. Now, the reason why you do this is because you need money to survive. You need money to buy equipment, weapons, ammunition. Now, I've been asked to do this in normal. I normally play in hardcore. I'll be European because that's what I am. It's not being a racist for those who want to jump up and down and be twee and politically correct. Hairstyle, well, anything's got to be better than what I got, so we'll go for that. This is the annoying thing, we always got to keep going down to the bottom. Hair colour, we'll keep that. Facial hair, we won't have any, although some might say it'd be better. Bigger the beard. Are you sure? Yes, carry on.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore.
Oh, I don't know. I've been shot in the head.
If we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Now this part, early on in the game, is quite important. It's where you get your basic stats.
Vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
I'm trying and it won't let me. Oh, here we go. Right, we'll start with strength. Now, strength is important because you have to carry kit in order to survive and sell. Now, it's not so important in normal as it is as in Now perception, again, useful if you want to use laser weapons. I don't use them, so I'll take it right down to the minimum. I'll be a blind bat. Endurance, quite important. That's how much hits you take. And later on in the game, when you get to Vegas, you can actually have implants that improve your stats if you've got enough money. I'm going to hate with a H. Charisma. Now, we'll come back to this one in a minute because I'm going to run out of points. Now, intelligence is very important because this really dictates how many skill points you get and how well you do in certain other skills like science, etc. Agility, I'm going to leave where it is, or I could actually, yeah, I'll leave it where it is for a minute. Now, luck. If you like collecting things, having extra gold, no, sorry, it's not gold, is it? In this, it's bottle caps. If you want to find extra bottle caps and extra bullets, then most probably luck is the thing for you. But I'm not overly worried about luck. So at the minute, I'm going to take it down to 1. I'm not very lucky. Now, another thing here is, here we go. So, now, what have we got? We have got strength 8, okay, perception, endurance 8, intelligence 8. Now, I want to skip over back to intelligence. And I've got 4 points. Well, I don't need 4 points, do I? Now, the more points you got, the better you is going to do. Now, where are we here? We have got agility 5, that's okay. Right, now look at our scores now. Strength 8, perception 1, endurance 8, charisma 5, intelligence 10, agility 5, and poor old luck 1. Okay, we're not very lucky and we don't see a lot. Now we've got 2 points left. Now, with those points, I'm going to go back again. We're going to go back to charisma. Because this is quite important. Because the higher charisma you got, the better speech score you get. Which is important in this game. Talking to people is very important in convincing them. But your companions do extra damage. So there. That's me. That's me. Now, we've got to go here to the end. Right, that's it. Right. Yeah.
Maybe them bullets done your brain some good.
Couldn't do me any worse.
Oh, we know your vitals are good.
Now, this is the part where we get to rob poor old Doc. Alright? Now, this goes on a karma basis. It goes from basically angel to devil. Don't worry about being evil in the beginning of the game. What I do, you've got to be evil to survive. I don't mean you don't murder everybody you see, alright? But on the other hand, you can't be that kind to them either. It's your survival that's important, because if you don't survive, the game stops. And that's the end of that, really, isn't it? But during the game, you can make up your karma, and you become a thoroughly decent fellow or a thoroughly bad fellow. Now, what normally happens to me is I start off really bad, and then I become really good. I see the light, and I repent, and I help everybody in the wilderness. But at this stage, you need everything you can get your greasy little hands on. Now, one good thing here, with playing in normal, bullets don't weigh anything. Now, you may think, well, bullets don't weigh a lot, but they actually do. It's surprising how much you are weighed down by your bullets. Also, another advantage is you don't have to eat that much, if at all. And you certainly don't have to take a drink, which is a godsend sometimes. But what I'll do, I think I will also do a run through in hardcore later, so you can actually see the differences. What I might do, I might get another avatar and start the game in hardcore. I'll keep the same basic scores. I mean, I don't really alter that much. I get away to play a game, and I'm pretty conservative in the way I play. Well, I think I am, but other people think I'm not. No. there is somewhere lying around a submachine gun. Now, it's a 9mm. Most people think 9mm equipment is a load of old rubbish, but I always find a use for it, especially in the early stages of the game. To get that, you've got to have a repair skill of over 25, I think. I'm not too sure about that at this stage. It's been a long time since I played the game. Now, I'll sit down here. Now, this is one of the most totally useless sections of the game, where he's going to ask you some questions.
Right.
Now, I haven't worked this out yet.
I'm going to say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
We'll say... here we go.
House.
Shelter, burglarize, renovate, target.
Night.
Campfire.
Enemy.
Crush, stab, Swiss cheese, vaporize. Well, I assume Swiss cheese might be something to do with a gun. Dark, heavy, beam of light might be science, flash, haven't got a clue, inspiration, torch. Haven't got a clue about any of these. So let's go for one in random. Let's say flash.
Mother.
This is the best one I love. I love human shield.
Sometimes when you give tests like this, you learn more than you was hoping for, and I reckon that ain't always the best thing.
I guess it ain't
But I guess
also.
maybe it explains a thing or two about your...
Yeah, if you could speed up, I'd be grateful.
Okay. Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Strongly disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Strongly agree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center.
This will put your charisma up, I guess.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
I would strongly disagree.
I
That
charge in to deal with my problems.
this has got to be to do with hand-to-hand combat. I'll have no opinion on this one.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this?
I would say it's an angry two-headed ant. Yeah, why not?
Okay.
That is a piece of space-age technology.
Last one.
Bearded man.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Right, now this is the stage, this is our, as it says, our skills. We can adjust them as we want. Now, you know, 20... speech, repair, 23, not enough, no. So I'm going to push Y to reset. Now, things that are important in the beginning are guns. Repair. And shall I think for a change, I'm going to go for speech. And that's 32. Okay, that's done.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Right, now these are traits. Now what I'm going to go for this time is small frame. And I'm going to go for wild bison for a bit of fun. X done.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Right, thank you. Now, somewhere here, I'm never too sure where. Well, this is Doc's bedroom. Run out of time. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring this to an end. And I'll come back and I'll visit Doc. And I'll see what I can find. Oh, there's a machine gun. That's what we want. Right, so now we've got a machine gun. And we're happy. Right, I'm going to leave now because I'm running out of time for the old YouTube
These
thing.
are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find... Well, ain't much use to me now.
Right, this is where you get a chance to play hardcore. And I'll go no for now because I've been asked to do it in normal. I'll leave and bring this part to an end. It's a really good part because in a minute I'll be outside doing other things. So until the next time.